In today's episode of Ben and Jake's Fishing Show, we'll be concentrating on trout fishing in Big Cliff Pond in Nicholson State Park, Brewster, Mass.
So what are you using in this video, Ben?
Well, in this video I happen to be using a Yozuri 3D Minnow from Goose Helmet Shop. It's a little small profile bodied lure that it's retailed for $11.99. Casts really well, and it's supposed to imitate something of a shiner or a smelt or a shad.
It's a good solid lure.
It's a very good selling lure. They are discontinued. A hardware on them is wonderful. They have good split rings, good hooks. Yozuri applied an amazing prism finish to it, so it really shines in the water. It also has internal weights that act as rattles. It provides for very good casting and sound attraction, and the fish really seem to like them.
What's your rod and reel combo?
That rod and reel combo I'm using in the video is a Penn Fierce 1000 on a 6-foot Fenwick HMG rod. The rod's a medium light action. Has a really nice soft tip on it. Great for casting a lure.
Now look at that lure.
Yeah, that's the prism finish I was talking about right there with those nice hooks and the split rings and the eyes.
Those
eyes. The eyes are amazing. And that's one of the best lures they make out there right now for trout. So it's a great one. Anyways, back to the rod. It's a Fierce 1000 with a Fenwick rod, loaded up with 6-pound Berkeley trilene monofilament, tied with a straight uni knot to the lure. So it's a really nice casting rod, very light in your hand, causes very little fatigue, and it's great. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty simple. I like to do some of a jerk retrieve. You can do a stop and go retrieve. It is a suspending lure, so it's helpful to get down deep. And the trout really seem to like it.
That's what we were using.
Today on the Goose product video, we're doing the Rapala Husky Jerk. This is a very nice lure made by Rapala. Quality VMC trebles on it, nice split ring. Dies pretty well in a perch coloration with no stripes. Just a orange belly. Today we're trying to go for some big brown trout over at Cliff Pond in Brewster. The rod I'm using today is a Shimano Stratic 2500 FJ, loaded up with 10-pound Power Pro on a 7-foot medium light action St. Croix Triumph. Extremely nice setup, casts extremely well and very light. So here we go. It's a very good casting lure.
Look at that picture. Great day. Beautiful day on Nicholson State Park.
Yep, well today's conditions were really ideal. The water was clear, no wind, perfect temperature, just above freezing, and sunny day. I mean, that's when you really ought to go down to the pond and fish it. It's just a great day.
The trout were biting, but they weren't biting our lures today. They were following him, nosing him, tail slapping him, but it just wasn't to be.
They ought to have been biting our lures because they've been really hungry in the past couple of days because of the freeze and everything. So.
And who wouldn't bite those lures? Look at them.
I mean, if I were a trout, I'd ought to bite that lure.
And you ought to buy that lure. One of the fundamentals of trout fishing is the use of spoons like this.
Yep, well that's a Thomas Buoyant. That's one of the more common spoons that we use down here on Cape Cod. Pretty much any little small spoon that's silver or gold will work, like Acme Castmasters, Swedish Pimples, and so forth. Thomas Cyclones, Meps.
So many varieties.
Yeah. If you find a small one that's about a quarter of an ounce to an eighth of an ounce on a nice light rod, you really can't go wrong with it. I mean, you'll catch fish.
Look at that color.
That one has a really, really, really nice dotted pattern. I like it a lot.
Good solid hooks.
Yeah, it's got nice solid hooks on it. I actually took a 5-pound brown up in upstate New York on that same lure, so the hooks hold. I mean, it casts like a bullet. I mean, That thing's just whips through the air. It's really nice.
Still using the same rod as before?
Yep, that's the St. Croix with the Stratic. It's as I said, it's one of my favorite setups, so I continually use it throughout the videos. So
definitely looks good.
Yeah, that's an awesome. I mean, I love it. So
you're not in waders though. You could have got the extra couple of feet if you were in waders.
Yeah, well, I didn't really feel like putting on waders, so I just wore boots. But yeah, so with a spoon, you can do like a jerk retrieve, or you can
just crank it in.
Just crank it in on a steady retrieve. You can do a jerk one, so it rises and falls. Either way, you'll catch fish. You just gotta find which one the fish like better. So. And
if you're lucky enough to have a boat, great trolling lure.
Great trolling lure with electric motor.
That is it for the Thomas
Buoyant.
Look at that. plenty of trout out there. What are we going to use to catch them, though, Ben?
Well, what we're about to use, I'm showing you right now, is a power bait rig. Now, all that consists of is a weight, hook, a swivel, and some line, just to put a piece of floating power bait off the bottom. That's the sinker right there in my hand. You talking about the swivel? That's a 20-pound power swivel from Berkeley, with a 1/4 ounce weight, size 6 eagle claw bait holder hook.
Now make sure you're not using lead weights because they are now illegal.
In Massachusetts.
That is true.
Anything under an ounce in Massachusetts is now illegal if it is lead. So,
and what you use for the bait on the hook?
The bait on the hook, there's a number of things you can use. There are custom companies out there that use salmon eggs wrapped in borax. But the more commercially available ones are the Berkeley Power Bait, Power Eggs, Power Nuggets, Trout Paste,
Oh,
Gold
thank you
Grubs.
so much.
We carry all that goose hunting, so.
Come down if you need some.
Yeah.
And now what rod are we using right here?
That is a Mitchell Avocet 4. It is a very, very nice combo for the money, $39.99. The rod itself, the reel isn't all that great. It's reliable, but the rod itself is a wonderful trout rod.
Very tippy.
Got a very nice tip on it. It's got some good whip.
Good bite indicator, really.
Yeah, it really is nice. It's lit up, I think, with 6 pound. We put 6 pound mono on there.
Yep.
Catch like a dream with the weight.
Oh yeah.
Great rod.
Now here's a short clip of how the bait should be presented in the water.
Yep. Let's see that clip right now.
In trout fishing, you need a nice pair of waders.
Well, yep. Goose hunting, we carry all the lines of waders. We have the canvas fitting systems, and we have the neoprenes, the rubbers, and the breathables. And they're all used for different things. The rubber ones are a bit more durable than everything else, and a lot of people prefer them for clamming. Neoprenes are insulated, so you can use them for trout fishing in the fall, winter, or spring. And the breathables are the ones I use in the summer. I do have all three. So
there you go. Always be prepared for whatever nature will throw at you.
Yep, you always have to wear waders. You'll freeze.
And you can get out most of the fish, I suppose, as well.
Very helpful. Well, have a nice day.
Get 'em at Goose.